Hello strangers, it's been a little while. I'm sorry, I've been moving to Dubai, I've been setting my business up, I've been working hard, but we are back, and we are back with a bang, because Bitcoin is going to the moon. Or is it? Let's get into it in today's latest video. If you haven't hit that like button, subscribed, or drop me a comment, please do it below, show me some support, and I'll tell you why I've got this weird looking wristband on a little bit later. But let's get straight into exactly what is going on in the wonderful world of crypto. Now, we are starting a little bit differently. We are starting with this wonderful looking chart. Look at the price of Bitcoin. It's currently at $34,238. Oh baby, we went to the moon last night and we are getting awfully carried away and need to settle down. And I'm going to tell you exactly why. Now, you'll remember we were monitoring the range of $27,680 all the way up to $29,570. And we frankly went on a bit of a mad one, didn't we? We didn't only shoot through the range above that, the range above that. We are now in the critical range, I'm going to say. Because above this range, we are going to see 40k. That is where we are going to see, in my opinion, when we carry on moving. Now, a reminder of the current range we are currently in, $32,435 all the way up to $35,280. It's a huge jump to the height of the next range, up to 40k. Woo! That's from historical data, historical challenges that we have seen within the prices. It's done us right. Look at it. Look at it. We've been here for ages monitoring the price. Let's see exactly what happens. Now, we've started off with that, but let's go back. Let's take a step back a little bit and have a look at the price of everything right now. Now, BGB token is currently at 45 cents. It is currently at 6.35% up in the last 24 hours. Bitcoin, as we said, is doing incredible things, currently up 11.7%. At one point today, it was up 14%. 1.4, incredible. Ethereum is currently at $1,815. That is up 8.21%. BNB is up 4.46% at $229, and XRP is at 57 cents, up 8.46%. Now, I am going to give one big shout out to Solana. It's at 31 cents. It's up 7.69%, all in the last 24 hours. I feel like this is a dream. Somebody wake me up. Okay, I'll wake you up. I'm going to head on over to the memes. Let's have a look at those. Shiba is currently up 4.29%. Doge is up 4.77%. Pepe is up 27.6%. Bonk is up 9%. Hang on. What? Pepe is up almost 30%, and we're not talking in a week. That's in the last 24 hours. It's just absolutely insane what we're seeing, but we're not falling in love. Now, you'll know that I spoke about Solana a little bit earlier on. Now, let's have a quick look at it. Solana is currently at $31. Look at this last week. It's up 32%. This is just absolutely insane. Insane. The gains that we're seeing on some project, we need to have a deeper look at this, and we will in a coming video. Let's not get too carried away. Let's have a look at the stats and the facts. Currently, the Fear and Greed Index is in green for the first time in over 16 months at 67, and the global cryptocurrency market cap is up 1.26%, up 8.5% in the last 24 hours. And of course, our crypto bubbles are looking mighty fine. There's not one red in sight. Green, green, green. There's just green everywhere. Now, sometimes I do talk about projects that I do like, and this was brought to my attention by Lionshare. I'm very proud to be Lionshare. Lionshare is a free community. Get nothing from this. It's just a great place for people to communicate, talk about projects, talk about the space it's feeling, and invest together. Now, they put me onto this project, and this project is called Onyx. Now, we're seeing some tremendous gains from it in the coming last few days. It's still at a 400k market cap, which is just insane, to be honest with you. It's at 4 cents. Let's see how it goes. We're going to cover it in the coming videos. It's very exciting for me. I'm proud to be a part of that group. Onyx, keep going to the moon. Let's have a look at some of the stories. Now, MicroStrategy's BTC holdings are insane, but they have had, Michael has had results better than anybody else, in my opinion. In the last, months, since buying the Bitcoin, he's up $734 million, because his average buy price of Bitcoin is $25,700. What on earth? He currently owns 158,000 Bitcoin. That's the equivalent of $5.4 billion. Now, that is some serious gains. Congratulations to MicroStrategy and Michael Saylor. But the question is, what caused this huge pump, this huge momentum shift when it came to Bitcoin? And the huge momentum shift came from the ETF. Now, there's a lot of rumours around what may or may not be happening, but we see within the States the SEC is taking significant L's. Constantly, well, frankly, all the time, to be honest. Now, we are seeing BlackRock coming out and clearly with a signal of intention to buy Bitcoin. And they did it. And in the last 24 hours, we've seen huge purchases of Bitcoin, which has caused the crazy price movements that we saw, and huge amounts of liquidations. But I just want to tell you one thing, this isn't confirmed, and is the age-old saying within crypto of buy the rumour, sell the news going to take into effect on this? There's one more thing as well I want to cover on this, by the way. These institutions want to buy this token at its cheapest possible price. That means to me, before the approval happens, we are going to see some more extreme volatility, and not necessarily in a positive way. Let's see if I'm right. I might not be. And that's why it's not financial advice, because just in case. Now, we spoke about Solana before. Now, some people are saying, and this article, for instance, is saying it's actually outperforming Bitcoin. That is true in the last week, but it isn't true in the last 24 hours. It's performing very well. We can't deny that. 30% is insane. But we are seeing users being shut out from some of its base projects, and Marinade, for example. But the FUD around the way that people write these stories are not right. Now, we know that the UK brought new regulations out around the way in which you can promote and use and access crypto. Now, all they did was follow the rules. Why is this even a news story? Why are we trying to create FUD? This is what I hate about the space. Step back, read the articles, take it for what it is, just a bit of words on a screen or on a paper, and make an informed decision, go and research after it. Because frankly, this is a terrible headline. The UK users are shut out. Well, they have to be. They're following the rules. Would you rather, be in a project that follows the rules or don't? Is it just me? What's going on? The next story is from Ethereum. Now, no longer is it safe. This team have basically stolen $1.3 million. Of course it's not safe. Now, they have taken the funds and distributed it amongst various wallets. And Zach XBT has come out and criticised several influencers for actually promoting this scam. Now, the moral of this story is stay safe, and you invest in something, start up like that. Very often it ends in tears, to be honest with you. You should take your profits off the table and always invest what you can afford to lose. That's the bottom line. But that isn't an excuse for scammers. Scammers are scum and they need to be stopped. The next news story is around cryptocurrency and how different organisations or terror groups are potentially using it. Now, we saw Binance freeze some accounts, and this is potentially one of the reasons. Now, the article is from Coin Chapter saying, has Hamas used cryptocurrencies in funding its terror operations? Now, the honest answer is nobody truly knows, to be honest, but over $41 million have been frozen. This probably goes away from slightly what crypto is about, freedom of movement. But then it brings me back to my love of regulations. Regulations would stop activities like this. It would stop crime. It would stop drug money from being able to enter the space and infiltrate us good people. We need regulations. Would you not agree? Let's move on to the next one. Now, Mika has come out and actually said it could boost mass adoption, and I think it definitely could. That when people feel good about something, they'll get involved more. If they feel safe, they'll get involved more. If they feel supported, they'll get involved more. If they're protected, you know the rest. I think Mika will definitely give the green flag for mass adoption across Europe, and I cannot wait for that to happen. Now, let's talk about this magical band that I've got on my wrist. I today went and attended Blockchain Life. It was a pleasure to go and talk there. The room was absolutely full. You can see me there on the big stage. It was amazing. I was on a panel with Binance, OKX, MEXC, Huobi. It was just insane. Thank you to everybody that were there and supported me. It was an amazing experience. I'm going to be there again tomorrow. I think I'll do a vlog when I'm there, so stay tuned for that. It was awesome. Now, the final story that I do want to touch on is this, and this is juicy. Worldcoin Foundation is about to start paying its staff in its token rather than stablecoin USDC. This is outrageous. Why are more and more people not talking about this? Now, the Worldcoin Foundation, frankly, paying their staff in its native token is creating sell pressure. We know the rollout of these orbs are in many countries around the world. This isn't just one or two people. This is potentially hundreds of people selling this token at the same time. We talk about XRP, we talk about the unlock of tokens. This is the exact same. Why are people not talking about this? This is morally wrong in my opinion, and borderline, in my opinion, let me just say, It should be illegal within the new regulations. To have a native token and be paying your staff for services to then sell it on the open market from investors is wrong. That is genuinely how I feel, and it actually, I would go as far as saying, angers me. Now, I've really enjoyed making this video. I am back. Hopefully you enjoy this daily content. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, drop me a comment, and please do subscribe, because from now and again, we're going to do some live streams. You're going to see us on air. You see my t-shirt. I'm representing today. I've had a great day. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. There's only one thing left to say. Let's go.